We think of empathy as this incredible human superpower, right? It's how we connect, how we build trust, how we love. But what if that power could be flipped on its head? What if someone could read you like a book, not to connect with you, but to control you? Yeah, today we're going to explore the darker side of human connection.
Okay, just for a second, I want you to think back. Can you remember a time when you felt completely, totally seen? Like someone just got you, no explanation needed.
And I'm not just talking about the words you say. I mean someone who understood the stuff you don't say. They could just see the emotions swimming right there behind your eyes.
It's this wild feeling, almost like fate, like you finally met the one person who gets your inner world. And that feeling is so powerful, so irresistible. But here's the twist. That exact skill, the thing that makes them seem so perfect, can also be a weapon.
So this intense, almost magical connection, it actually has a name in psychology. We're talking about dark empathy. And it's probably one of the most dangerous forms of influence out there, because it doesn't show up looking like a threat. It shows up looking like love.
So, what exactly is it? Well, think of it as having the pinpoint accuracy of an empath, but with the cold, emotional detachment of a predator. It's a trait you often see in what's called the dark triad of personalities. So we're talking narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. They can read the map of your emotions perfectly, but they have absolutely no idea what it feels like to walk that terrain.
To really get this, we gotta break down empathy into two types. First, you've got cognitive empathy. That's the knowing part, the intellectual part where you can identify what someone is feeling. Then there's affective empathy. That's the feeling part, where you actually feel it with them. You resonate with their emotions.
And this is the absolute key. A dark empath is a master at the first part, the knowing, but is completely disconnected from the second part, the feeling. What does that mean? It means they know exactly what to say to make you feel better, but they'll only do it if it gets them what they want.
But here's something really important to understand. Nobody is born a dark empath. This is a learned skill, something that was forged in the fire of a really tough childhood. It's not about being some kind of born monster. It's about being a survivor who just learned the wrong lessons about how to connect with people.
I mean, just imagine being a kid and having to walk on psychological eggshells every single day. A child in that kind of environment becomes an expert at reading every little shift in mood, every tone of voice. Not because it's a game, but because their safety depends on it. And to cope, they learn to watch emotions from a distance, almost like a scientist observing a specimen. They become spectators to feelings, not participants.
Okay, so what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, a dark empath has a very specific and very subtle playbook for getting control. Let's break down some of their key